Hey, what's up everybody? Today, I'm going to teach you how to take a backup of your WordPress website. Backups are extremely important to have, not only from a hosting level. Your hosting company should be taking backups of your entire file system redundantly, but on a personal level, you have protection here by having a backup of your website stored on your computer or a thumb drive. Now, you want to have these backups because we see this happen a lot where a restoration contractor has a marketing agency. That agency sniffs that they may be canceling with them because they're not doing anything. They get locked out of their stuff, and lo and behold, they have no website and the company's holding them hostage. So a backup stored to a local machine or a hard drive that you can restore when you move hosting or anything like that is pretty important. Not only that, but every single day in the internet world, especially as your website builds authority through SEO, people are hacking these websites. Our stuff got taken down recently, but luckily we have viable backups from a hosting level and on a WordPress level to where we were able to restore ourselves and really experience little to no downtime. The other beauty of having one of these backups stored here, the way I'm going to show you how to do it, is that you can move your hosting quite easily. So let's say you're using GoDaddy hosting and you want to move over to our hosting that we have here, our SEO optimized hosting. We could literally download this backup in like 2 minutes and upload it to a new hosting account, and your website has like no downtime at all. Okay, so today we're talking about WordPress sites. If you've watched our webinars, you've watched our videos in the past, we talk about why we like WordPress as an agency. WordPress is very SEO friendly. It's very user friendly, so even if you're not that technically advanced, you're able to come in here and protect yourself by, for instance, taking backups like this and really just having a little bit more control over your digital brand assets for your business. So a WordPress website back-end dashboard looks like this if you have administrative privileges. Now, that's another important topic I'm going to digress on. You have to make sure that you have admin access to your WordPress site. So if you don't, stop watching this video right now, get a hold of your agency, talk to your nephew, whoever's running your website, and make sure that you have admin privileges to your website. Now, you could take it a little step further and make sure nobody else has specific privileges like adding and deleting users through your admin area with specific permissions plugins, and I'll make a video about that because that's kind of important as well. So as long as you have admin access, you're going to see a dashboard look something like this, okay? And there are a lot of backup tools that you can use, but the one we like the most is called All-in-One WP Migration. The reason we like this plugin is because for free, it allows you to actually download your backup onto your computer. Most of these plugins take backups. You can set weekly, monthly, daily backups, but they're actually storing them in your hosting's file system. So if that file system gets corrupted, it's a lot harder to get it back, and sometimes you can't get it back at all. So always having that little extra backup, we like to have that. We do it for all of our clients. And so if you don't have it, what you do is you're going to navigate over to plugin section of your WordPress dashboard. You're going to click Add New, and right over here in the keyword, you're going to say All-in-One WP Migration. Okay. Again, there's a lot of different backup solutions, okay, but we like this one. One thing to look out for when you're downloading a plugin to your website, make sure that you've got like a substantial amount of installations and check out the reviews. There's a lot of plugins that have like 300 installations. Let's see if we can find one real quick. Or less, like 7,000. I wouldn't trust those plugins. They're not going to have a lot of support, and there's not a lot of people using them, so there's a good chance they don't work as well as you would want them to. All right. So now that you've downloaded the plugin right here, you are going to hit install now on it. I already have it. Then you're going to activate it. You're going to head on over to the plugin. So what we're doing is we're exporting your website. They're going to package it up, and they're going to export it, and we're downloading it onto your computer. From there, you can either save it in a Google Drive file, or you can put it on a thumb drive, or if you trust that your computer's in good enough shape, just save it on your desktop somewhere. It's not usually a big file. It's usually way under a gig, depending on the size of your site. Now, the thing about the backups is I would make a good practice of doing this at least monthly, okay? So if you're doing SEO for your website, you should be adding content to your site on a monthly basis. So if you wait 3 or 4 months before taking a backup, you're going to lose all that work. All right, so what you do is you're going to get, when you click export, you're going to get to this little area. You're going to click export to. There's a lot of different options. Easiest one, click file. What it's going to do is it's going to package up your entire website into a specific type of file that this plugin recognizes, and it's going to allow you to download it. So we're going to take a quick little pause. I'm going to let this go so you're not sitting here staring at a spinning screen like I'm going to have to do for the next 3 or 4 minutes, and then we'll check back in once it's done, and I'll show you how to download it. All right, we're back. It downloaded. It only took about a minute and a half. And as you can see, this file's well under a gig, and we have quite a big website. If you do end up getting your backup and it's like over a gig, like 3 gigs, I'd recommend clearing cache on your website. If you don't know how to do that, we can make a video to show you how to do that as well. That should clear up temp files a lot. Also, a lot of you may have comments, like a lot of comments on your blogs that are spam. I looked at a client yesterday, had like 11,000 comments. I would delete those before you take a backup. There's no sense in backing up a bunch of spam comments, okay? Once you have this, you're gonna click this button and it downloads to your computer. Once it's finished downloading, you can go ahead and click close. It might even say finished, and you will have a viable backup for your website, your WordPress website. And what you can do with this file is if anybody ever takes down your website, if your agency tries to hold you hostage, if your hosting company or your agency is managing your hosting, which I never recommend, you can literally take this file, set up a new hosting account in about 5 minutes, anywhere you prefer. We prefer a company called HXC Hosting. They have a really great SEO optimized hosting program for a lot cheaper than GoDaddy anyways. You're able to create the account, install WordPress, and put this plugin on your website and import your site, and literally within like 10 minutes, you can have your website backed up, running on a different hosting environment, and whoever's trying to hold you hostage, you can just say goodbye to them, good luck hanging onto my website. You don't need them anymore. So once this downloads, you're going to hit over here, and let's say you do need to restore this backup. You're going to hit import, and you can drag and drop that file that you downloaded right into this area. It'll import it and overwrite anything on your website. The other cool thing about this plugin is it also saves that backup on your file system in your cPanel. Okay, so every single time you create a backup, it stores it not only in your computer, but it also stores it in your cPanel file system that you can restore. Okay, if you have any questions about how to back up your website, if you need any more insight, go ahead, shoot us a DM, give us a call. We'd be happy to jump on a quick call or jump on a message and help you out with that situation. If anybody's holding any of your information hostage, give us a call. We could probably get you guys back up and running in 10 minutes on a better solution that you own and that you're in charge of. My name is Ben with Ironclad Restoration Marketing, and I help restoration business owners get more sales by getting their internet marketing right. We'll talk to you soon.